Hi. Sorry I have been not making videos. I have been feeling and going through something very, very bad. And I've been very, very sick. So I need to go and say this because there is something really, really weird going on with the Democratic Party. I was looking at the congressmen, and I know it's going to get me in trouble, but I really don't care. I was looking at the congressmen and congresswomen, and I was seeing one foreigner after another speaking up. These people with these foreign accents being congressmen and congresswomen, and I know people will be like, why is that bothering you so much? You're racist. No, I'm not being racist. I'm legitly concerned that we may be in the middle of a coup and a takeover from other countries. That's my concern. Okay? The Democratic Party is staging a coup. That's what I'm seeing. This is something that Trump was talking about since before he even got elected. This is something Alex Jones was talking about. And I never freaking believed it until I was seeing the impeachment hearings. And I was seeing all these foreigners standing up saying they're our Congress people. And I'm to the American people, are you that caught up in white guilt that you lost your common sense and allowed foreigners to decide what they want to do with our own country? And then you have the audacity to blame the president for that when I'm seeing with my own eyes actual foreigners deciding what to do with the country. These aren't people born in America. There's no way they were born in America. No way. And you elected them in to decide what to do with our country. These foreigners, these people that should not belong in power in the United States at all. What is wrong with the American people where they're electing foreigners to do our job? You're traitors of the United States. I don't give a shit. If you're electing in foreigners into this country, you're a traitor. And then you have the audacity to say that's what the president was doing when I'm seeing the Democrats literally doing it right before our faces, and you guys are too blind by your hatred to Trump to actually see this takeover. This is about being a patriot, okay? This is about keeping things American. Having Americans run this country. I don't want foreigners to run this country. I want Americans to run this country. And if that makes me a racist, then I'm a fucking racist. I don't care about these stupid labels. I see a threat. I see a coup taking over. I gotta look back in time. Because what Nancy Pelosi and her little dumb Democrats did was the equivalent of Et tu, Brute. It was back in Rome where all the Senate stabbed Caesar in the back. That's exactly what happened yesterday. They all stabbed Caesar in the back. Which means one thing. The Visigoths are coming. The Visigoths. Now, in the end of Rome, right after that happened with Caesar, Rome got invaded by the Visigoths, and it destroyed Rome, and Rome was no longer a seat of power. Well, if we don't learn from our history, we are doomed to repeat it. And guess what? We are doomed to repeat the Visigoths coming in and destroying this country. That's what we did yesterday as a nation, seeing them go unconstitutionally against our president, these foreign people, these foreigners, these people who weren't even born in this country deciding what to do with our own president. Well, I say, fuck that. To the Democratic Party, you can check my record. I'm not lying about this. I voted nothing but Democrat my whole adulthood. I didn't vote last for 2 elections. I didn't vote for 2 elections because I was so disappointed in the lies that Obama gave. He had all these campaign promises and he did none of them. I see Trump have campaign promises and he's keeping all of them other than the wall. That's the only one. And he's building parts of the wall. But I see him doing what he promised, which makes me want to vote for him. Because I see him doing what he said he was going to do. I see a president actually doing his job. And you impeach him. I see a president that is helping a lot of Americans out, that is bringing jobs to America, that is bringing wealth. Our economy is so amazingly strong right now. And you all stabbed Caesar in the back. We deserve the Visigoths. We deserve this country being taken over by this point because we didn't respect our leaders. The Democrats done nothing but sit on their ass for 4 years, didn't do nothing for this country. And let's just be honest. Democrats haven't done anything for this country since Clinton. So 20 years, Democrats haven't done anything for this country other than sit in their ass and fucking party, because that's all they want to do is party and use tax dollar money. And then pretend they're all happy and yippee and pretend that this country is going good when really most people are losing their jobs. That's how we were under the Democrats. For years, they've done nothing. Nancy Pelosi and Biden, you'd think them being in politics for so long, they would have done some kind of change. They haven't done any change because they're lazy, good-for-nothing pieces of shit that just like their power. And it's proven yesterday for power. No one has any evidence on the president doing anything that he was alleged on doing. You have these law officers saying all these, like, they weren't even really saying anything other than repeating what he did, but they never said how he did it, which means there's no proof or validation of any of this stuff. If you can't tell me how someone did what you allege them to do, you're lying. You are lying. So, because of yesterday, we deserve the Visigoths. And they're going to come in because half of the Democratic Party that is running our country right now are foreigners. And you're too afraid to be called racist to call it out. A threat, an actual threat, a foreign threat to our country, and you're afraid to call it out, to be labeled racist. You say Trump was using foreigners? No, it's the Democratic Party. Look at them. Listen to their accents. They can't even speak American. They're not American. They were born here. They're foreigners. I don't care if they've got a U.S. citizenship. Did you ever think they got that citizenship so they could fool us and take over our country? People can do that, you know. I'm disgusted by the Democratic Party. Absolutely disgusted. I will never vote for them again. Never. And I am ashamed I ever voted for them. And I was straight ticket Democrat. Always. Always. Because I hated fucking George Bush. But now I've lost all respect for the Democratic Party. They are cheaters. They are cheaters. They are liars. They are unconstitutional thieves. And they should all be held accountable for what they did to this country and divided the people and destroyed families for their fucking politics and power. It's disgusting. It is disgusting display and a complete abuse of power that you saw. And all you people laughing at the impeachment, you're laughing at abuse of power. You're laughing at what they accused the president of. And you laugh at it because you like to get away with shit. You like to break the law. You like to see our Constitution ruined. You're a disgusting person. You're not American, and you're also a traitor to the United States. Because you laughed at someone's due process, someone's constitutional rights being stolen from them. You deserve your rights being taken away because of that. Dumbasses.